All right, we're back. So part two, I guess, of the electrical install. Time to put the Vogue Industries UHF mirror mount on. So turned it up a while ago. It's just been sitting on the bench, but aluminium, powder coated, painted, looks really good, nice and light. It's going to bolt underneath there. But first, I want to obviously get the wiring and everything like that ready to go. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll rip this off, I'll install this, and then we'll feed the wire through so it's nice and clean through the door, through rubber grommet. So we've got to take the door cards off. So let's rip into it. Pretty straightforward. Instructions comes with all the parts that you need, nice and clear, easy. Let's go. All right. All you gotta do is pop off this bottom bracket. It's nice and it's just plastic, so just be careful when you're taking it off. As soon as you get it off a little bit like that, you can just get your thumb in and pop it out. Just clips off like that, really straightforward. And then it's just a simple matter of putting the bolts in, getting some thread locker on it. Let's go. All right. Tip, use a quarter inch socket ratchet. These have got Loctite in them and the bolts are very soft, so be careful if you don't quite have it straight or parallel. It may strip out and be really hard to get rid of. All right, let's throw on the new one. So, all right, so super easy, literally just two bolts. That's it, no issues. Comes with them. Just got to supply your own Loctite. It's fine. And the other solid little bit, which will go up into there as well. All right, that's done. Locked on, nice and tight. I'll bring you in, show you. So obviously it's where it'll mount, screw through, and you got the two bolts underneath. All right, time to go in, rip off the door cards, feed all the wire. We'll feed the aerial wire through back inside nice and cleanly. All right, so now we're going to pull the door off. Pretty easy. Just got to pop this out, take it out there, undo a couple of nuts, one from the side, and it should all just lift off and pop off really easy and straightforward. Now, if you've got a trim removal tool, obviously you can use that. I didn't have one for this bit. It just pops off, easy as. All right. Now, of course, when you go to look for your trim removal tool, can you find it? No. So, just got an old butter knife with a bit of tape over it. Slide it up inside. And you hear that pop. And it's just a matter of pop, out it comes. Easy. And then these are 10 mils. So impact driver. Easy as. One, two, three. And then we'll pull off the inside bit here, which is just this. That's the grommet. Nice and easy. Out it comes. Come in. And then this should just pop off. All right, now there are some clips you've got to undo. There you go, door card is off. All right, so now we can get through and into the mirror and feed it down in there. So should come down out in the doorway. All right, so we've got it going back up in through the mirror guts and coming out the other side. It's not touching the car. There's a few mil gap there. All right, it's fed through the regular window down, and I've got it coming down. It's going to come out through the door here, zip tied to this, and then go through the rubber grommet and then into the car. So should be a pretty neat, tidy installation. Just got to get the zip tie there and we'll be done. All right, so door card's back on. Cable's routed down through. It's going to run up and up into the back of the center console. Yeah, it's taken me a good couple of hours. Most of it was just mucking around, having to drill a hole up into the back of the light so that I could feed the cable through so it's nice and neat and not going down the outside. Anyway, I'll show you again just what it looks like. Okay, so goes up through into the light and feeds through the other side. Then comes down, feeds out through here, zip tie in and runs across. And we'll go over the back of the carpet and then up into the center console. All right, so finished all of the aerial wiring. I'll quickly just show you what I've done again, just a final touch up on the fuse side of things here. So clear heat shrink, print it off, so I know exactly which cable's for what, and that's now all run through. All right, let's jump into the car and I'll show you how I've got the UHF mounted. All right, well, we're inside the cab. It's all done and dusted. Bit of stuffing around with the wiring. It's a bit fiddly behind the dash, but anyway, we'll pan around and I'll show you what I've done here at the moment. So we open that up. It's sitting in there now, nice and neat, and yeah, ready to go. So I've got it just Velcroed down top and bottom so it can't move anywhere. It's locked in really tight. Also, I haven't got the handheld plugged in yet. I plan on running that through down into the tray down below. If I need to, it's just sitting in the glove box. If I go away before I do that, I can just have it sitting in there, plugged in, or hang it from the mirror. But yeah, so come along, pretty neat, tidy. Very happy with how it's all gone. And yeah, so thanks again for watching. Hopefully it's been informative. Went together. The most fiddly part of the whole process, apart from running the wires through the back, took a fair while, was just getting the aerial through into the back of the side mirror nice and easily. I had to drill a hole in between the 3 screws or bolts that go into the bracket so I could feed the wire up through and then poke it in through the mirror, through the side panel and down. That was just the most fiddly part. I wanted it really neat and tidy as opposed to sort of just being a rush job. So any of this stuff, take your time and yeah, it'll come together really well. Thanks again for watching Aussie Dad Life. I'll catch you on the next video.